Hello and welcome, my name is Ajaxpost and you join me here once again in Craftomation 101 for the second episode in our look at this recently released into early access game from Luden.io. All about defrosting a world with automated robots through the use of a visual flowchart coding system. All very exciting. Now I'm going to pause the game here because there's something about to happen which I don't want to interrupt, and I don't want that to interrupt a few things that I've discovered that I want to cover for you since the last episode. When I first uploaded the first episode, I was brand new to the game. It had only just been released into early access, and there's a lot of things that I wasn't aware of that I've now sort of got a better grip on. There's still a lot of the game that I'm unfamiliar with. I've not gone very far with it, but a few things I want to point out which you may have noticed already. For example, we've got different coloured robots, or Craftomates as they are of course properly called, and that's because you can colour them using paint pools, and we have pools of paint around our little frozen world here. Well, you have to unfreeze them of course before you can use them. We have blue paint, we have this sort of orange or gold paint, and we have this silver paint. And all you need to do is take some paint out. What I'm actually going to do is we've got another fire starter here. That's Queg. I'm going to make you gold, as in a hot gold kind of colour. So actually, Bob the Brick. Why is Bob the Bricky gold? No, I think the fire starter should be gold. Okay. Yeah, I obviously made that silly mistake on my part. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to take some gold out of here and we're going to feed it to a fire starter. It turns gold. It's as simple as that. I mean, if you want to, you could code them to do this, but, you know, what the heck, I'm going to do it manually. And you. And I think Bob the Bricky, I'd like to have actually a different colour, a sort of red colour paint somewhere. I don't know if that exists anywhere. All that seeds for planting trees. Okay, we're going to colour you silver, actually. Bob the Bricky. No, out of there. That's it. Ooh! Well, I haven't picked that out before, so I got a new object on my object wiki, which is here, edible paint. Oh, unknown. Oh, there's lots of colours of paint. Oh, have I just... Oh, I can make yellow out of orange and silver. Oh, cool. And, oh, right. Oh, there is a brown paint somewhere. Okay. We'll have to uncover that as we explore and defreeze our world. So we're going to take you and feed you there. Oh, hang on. Oh, you're... they move around so quickly I find it difficult to cope and keep up with them. You may have noticed that I've actually expanded the world slightly. I put a little bonfire up here to open up this area to make sure we have access to more stone, because stone is a vital ingredient for what we're doing. And that dropped a storage unit here which contains a couple of body units. As far as I'm aware, these storage units, which I think we uncovered in the last episode, can only contain one type of product or good. So we've got a storage unit here for steel bars, a storage unit here for the coal bricks, which is where they go to eat stuff when they get hungry, or when they, more accurately, when they run out of energy. Which brings me on to another thing that I've uncovered or learnt in the research tree here. I unlocked the counters here, because that gave me the ability to compare counts for something. Also to compare energy values, so I could check if they were below a certain level of energy and then tell them if they were below that number to go feed and re-establish their energy. Or repeat something for a certain number of times. And I kind of ignored this energy one here because I didn't quite understand it. I'm a simpleton sometimes, but I've now unlocked it and it works quite nicely. Now I think I've got a couple of robots here which show the difference between the two choices. Now, Woe the Steelmate, who is creating steel to create these steel platforms, whatever they're called. Do they have a name? Steel plates. Yes, of course they are, steel plates. which is requested by our command center, and that will unlock some more research points and another Craftomate. Anyway, so Steelmate here, if I open up your programming, yes, you've got the energy compare here. So all I'm saying is if your energy level falls below 25, it's currently 32 as we can see at the bottom here, then if it's less than that, find a coal brick, eat that, and that will give you more energy and you can go back to working. If it's equal or more than that, just carry on working, go back to your initial idle state up here and carry on working. So that's the job done. Now if I put you away and you are, what about Bob the Brickie? You have the energy check. So what this says is if it's below 7, you go to idle, or if it's lower than 7, you go and find and pick some fuel. These coal bricks, which are in this storage unit up there. Now the difference here is that we can set, by using the energy counter, the low, no, it's not the fire starter, who was it? Oh, it's a Steelmate, wasn't it? Yeah, it's you. We can set here what our comparison level is. So if our coal brick storage is quite some way away and they've got a lot of work to do, so they may run out of energy halfway through a task, for example, then we may want to set this comparison level somewhat higher to give them time to go and get to that coal brick and restore their energy levels. Whereas on the energy check, there's no such comparison option. There you go. Yeah, so you make the choice according to the needs of your Craftomates. Now, one other thing that I discovered here, oh yes, two things. You may have taken, I took this for granted, but you may have thought, hang on, what's happened there? I think I questioned in the last episode, can you rename your Craftomates? I don't honestly recall if this was part of that first early access build or not, but I've only just noticed it, and you can. And you notice this by the sort of edit icon here. Just click in there and you can edit their names. There is unfortunately no cursor position, so you just have to sort of backspace from the end of the name that's in there at the moment. And although there's no real limit, oh, it does get smaller. Now if I take that, if I come out of there, that's it, come out of there and go over there, you can see it on there. Oh, it does. They've updated it. I'm sure when I first tried this, it just sort of exceeded the boundaries of that box, which it might do actually if the name is only a little bit shorter. But anyway, so there's no real limit on the names. It depends on how good your eyesight is, I suppose, as to whether you can read that. The other thing I commented on in the last episode is the copy and paste within a particular Craftomate's programming coding section here, the editor. We can pick that up and we can copy that to somewhere else in this programming chain. But what you can also do, which is what I did for, let's go to a fire starter, like whoa, the fire starter here, is you can actually shift click, but no, sorry, it's control click, and pick up a segment of code, copy all of that, and then just paste it somewhere else. Neat. So we've got all the, I think we've got all the possible copy and paste options you could possibly want here. I don't actually want that there, so I'll drag all that to delete. So we can copy individual code instructions. We can copy code segments within an editor for a particular Craftomate. And you can, of course, as we saw in the last episode, we've got a copy option here, so we can copy the entire code of a particular Craftomate to another one. So we copy that to some other Craftomate in our domain. Don't do that anymore. No, stop it. Stop it. No, don't. Is it... Okay, copy it to yourself then. That hasn't done anything awful, has it? No, that looks fine. That's good. Okay. So yes, you can copy whole programs, program segments, or individual elements. And finally, the thing I've done before we restart and get the game running again is what I was finding was I had a couple of my fire starters doing single bonfires, and that meant they were getting very heavily loaded up with fire because they were all quite close to each other. So what I've done is I've edited the coding of each of the fire starters here. Well, I have got 3 of them. I thought I had 3. So they actually do 2 bonfires each. Yeah. So it sort of evens it out, I think. I think that works. I may adjust this again in future, but using that multi-element copy, I was able to make that easier. And the final thing I'll say here before we get the game running, honestly I think it's the final thing I'm going to say, is I did wonder if you click on something, does it highlight the element it's referring to? It does. As you can see, it highlights that element, but the highlight kind of is sticky, which confused me when I first looked at it. So you've got to be kind of aware of where you're looking on this as to what it's actually going to be highlighting. It'd be nice, I think, if they took the highlight off when you moved away from clicking on or highlighting, tooltipping over that element of the code, perhaps. Of course, your mileage may vary. Anyway, we are about to complete this command center request, and beautiful. Oh, we've got 2 new Craftomates. Oh bother! Do I need 2? I don't know. Possibly not at the moment, because we haven't got much for them to do here. And what do you want here? You want to receive 1 of those. I'm not quite sure what one of those is. It doesn't. Oh, it's an unknown object. Oh heck, an unknown object. Where's that then? I don't know. Just looking around here in the frozen wastelands, we've got a steel plate here. We've got storage for something. Storage for trees. We've got a battery here, so there's an energy system here, not just coal bricks. Ooh, got frozen Craftomate. I wonder what that is. Maybe it'll tell me. Oh, it says create. Oh, it does. So that is sand. Is that sand? Oh, sand equals. Oh, that is fire and soil, isn't it? Okay. What I want to do though, before we do that, is these bonfires are far too close together. So I want to move one of them. I think I'll move that one out here. Or do I want to move it up there? Where do I want to move it? Good question. Very good question. I think I'll move it out this. Ooh, we've got the energy and the storage there, haven't we? Of course, still. Oh, a storage box is built using those components. I think I'll move it up there. So what I want to do is find the Craftomate that fuels this bonfire. Is that Queg? I think it is. Yes, it is. So what I'm going to do is, can I? Ooh. Oh, I don't want to. Okay, I've dropped 2. Okay, we'll change that drop 2 to there for the moment, and that fire should then go out, and we can then move it. Or I could create a new bonfire, I suppose. Yeah, let's do that. Let's create a new bonfire. So we will come out of your coding section there. It says it wants us to create that, but I don't want to do that just yet. So how do we create fire? We go to our wiki. A fire is created using a spark and a lump of coal. Actually, I think I've got some spare sparks lying around. I have. Good. So I can take some coal, add it to the spark. Oh, that gives me fire. No, it's the bonfire I want, not the flame, you fool. Bonfire, there you are, is stone. So it's a brick and coal, and that is, okay, stone and soil makes the brick, and some coal, and the brick makes a bonfire. Lovely, so I can actually put that up there. That's good. And now actually Queg the fire starters program can in fact feed that fire. Right, so he's definitely doing a job now, which is excellent, and not just moving stuff around for no good reason. Okay, let's let them carry on. I want to create, so I want soil. That is you. And I want some fire. So that's 2 stones rubbed together for us. Oh, I've got some fire there already. Oh, fool. New object. Sand. Ah. Oh, that's glass, I think. That's what that is. Glass, yeah, which is sand and fire. Cool. Now I need 10 of those. Okay. So we need... let's actually make that fire. So we'll put one in there. Just to prove the point. And that... Excellent. Glass. And we can feed that. Oh, no. Put that in there. Good. Right. So we'll take one of our new... Equip the suite. Oh. So you can be our glass maker. Not quite sure what this A means. Maybe it means you're idling around doing nothing. So you are equip the glass maker. Okay. Now, how did we make... We'll come out there. So you're idle. So we need... So that was... I need to remember... I can't remember stuff. Equals... Okay. Fire and soil. So you need to create fire first. Alright, so equip. You need to find and pick some stone. Find and pick some stone. Oh, no. Okay, no, you can do it here, don't you? So find and pick some stone. Find and pick some stone. It's only been a week or two since I last played this game properly, and I'm already forgetting stuff. And then you need to combine those, and that makes the spark, doesn't it? Yeah. So we then need to go and find some coal, and then combine those, and that gives us our fire. Yes. And then we need to find some soil. So we'll find and pick some soil and combine those, and that gives us our glass. So that gives us our sand. Oh no, no. Oh, that is right. No. Sand is that, and then glass is and more fire. Okay. Right. So what we then do is actually what we could do here. Right. So we're going to drop that. So we'll drop that glass to there. Okay. Then we're going to need to find and pick a couple more. No, it's control, not shift. A couple more of those and combine them. And that. And that, I think. So copy that. Then paste that. Good. And then we'll take that drop to there. So that's creating more fire. Yep. And then we can find and pick some sand. Combine those. Yeah. And then drop that, because that should now be glass. And drop that to the command center. Excellent. And then we'll do an energy check. And if it's okay, we can go to... Where's our idle? Go to idle. There you are. That's it. And if it is low, we need to find and pick a coal brick, which is there, which will be in that storage unit. Hopefully we should have enough stored there. We've got someone tasked with filling that up with coal bricks, and once that's done... Oh, did I somehow just delete the idle? Okay, to idle. Come back. And there. I think that works. Okay. Lovely. So execute that program. And away we go. Let's see if he's found that stone. He's found the other stone. He's made a spark. He's going to find some coal. Make some fire. Find some soil. Made some sand. He's going to drop that down. No, don't go there. I keep clicking on the command center. That's what's happening there. Okay, everyone else is going to ignore it, I hope. He's going to find some coal, make more fire, find the sand, make glass. Oh, bother. It's putting steel plates in there. Oh, filling that up. Right, okay. Do we need steel plates for anything? We probably do. So do I want to create another storage unit to hold the steel plates? I could do. Or I could just keep filling up this here. Okay, what we will do then, that is woe the steel mate. Open you up. And we're going to ignore that combine option. And we'll drop... Yeah, we'll just drop this steel into the storage unit. Yes, so we'll just drop that to there. Okay, we'll ignore the combine. Oh, it goes from there to there. So that combine is now redundant. We may bring it back at some point, if I remember. Very, very unlikely, but I might. You never know. Okay, so we will carry on doing that. And that we will just place down here for no particularly good reason. Oh, we've opened this up. We've got batteries now. Oh, we've got a new storage unit. Ah, so we... Has that got... Oh, that's how you make a storage unit. It's steel plus glass. That's okay. Okay, well, I'll put that in there then for the moment. Oh, is there something in there? There you... Oh, okay, interesting. Interesting. Okay. I'm waiting for this fire to go out, and then we can move that bonfire to somewhere else. Ah, we've got 2 glass in there now, so that's working. Good. For some reason I've got a spare spark. I often have these things hanging around. For no good reason. Oh, hang on. What's... Woe the steel mate. What's your problem? Where are you in your programming? You're there. Ooh. That's curious. Ah, right, okay, no, we don't need to find and pick any more steel. No, that's right. Yeah, so that needs to go there. So both of these, okay, I'll put that to there. Yeah, so you're trying to find the other steel brick to make the steel plate with. I think that's okay, but I'm going to have to reset your program. Drop those 2 items, okay, and then carry on. And I'll move that into the storage unit myself. Oh, that was going at. Oh, no, it's just lit. That's good. Oh, right. It's taking a while to... We're not keeping that one burning, are we? Right, let's move that out here. What's your problem? Where are you? You're there. Find it. What's your problem, matey? Why can you not find stone? There's plenty of stone around. So that's okay. Oh, maybe it's because that bonfire's too close? I don't... Okay, let's reset you again. Oh, that bonfire's not being kept alive, is it? Right. We're going to have to feed our bonfires more. Okay, we'll give Quip the Smart that task then. So we've got a fire starter here. We will copy that instruction to Quip the Smart. And then open Quip. We'll call him a fire starter as well. Oh, these little I just noticed that these little arrows here move you between your Craftomates. Oh, that's nice. Right, good. Simple little things that often pass me by like that. I see, but I see, but don't notice. Right, we're going to open that. We're going to give you a new name because you're a fire starter. There you go. And you're going to find and pick stone, and you're going to drop them into which bonfire? That bonfire up there, and also this bonfire here. Hopefully that will be unfrozen when we get these two working again properly. He said, okay, start doing that. Oh, what's this? Has someone run out of power? Is that you? Does it tell me which pin? Oh, it's you two. What is your problem up here? It must be access to that stone. Unfortunately, I can't move. Oh, hang on. Where did that battery come from? No, go in. Go in there, and also in there. Oh, there's something funky going on there, wasn't there? Okay, you're a fire starter. You need to have gold paint. Right, eat that, buddy. Right, good. I think. Here's the trouble. I've got too many things going on, and I'm not good at keeping control of things going on. Not if it's too many. Oh, that's another inactive one. Yep. What's your problem? Oh, eat. Oh. Right, and then go to idle. Right, continue. Will that work? Okay, take. There is a drop option, I think. But I don't think I've unlocked it yet. Okay, reset. There you go. And I'll put that. Oh, you've eaten it. Well done, you. Good. Oh, you've run out of power, have you? Yikes. Why is that then? Maybe the brick storage is too far away. So what we're going to do the compare energy instead of the energy check. There you are. So we'll make this 20. So we'll drop that. We'll compare that. If it's less than, we'll need to find and pick and eat some coal. If it's not, if it's equal to or more than 20, we can do that. Right, and I just need to feed him, so I just need to get a brick out of there and give it to you, and you're away. Who are you? Pig the Grim. Oh, I think we've unlocked. Yeah, I think all our fires are burning properly now. You're about to run out now. Yes. And you've only got one left in there. This is tough. But everyone appears to be moving along okay. And we're getting the glass done. 7 out of 10 required. Maybe for these more distant bonfires I do need to have them managed by a robot, a Craftomate doing the single task of managing that bonfire. It's gone out again, you see. It warms it up, but not quite in time. Can you take fire out of the bonfire? Oh, you can. Okay. So if I sort of preload these with a couple of extra, maybe they'll stop them burning out. Now, before we actually complete our task, is there any more? I've got 2 of these progression points I can spend. Ooh, functions. Oh, these only require 1. Okay. This is proper. This is getting into proper programming now. We're having variables and functions. So variables, we can store values in a variable to do an if test on later. We can create functions. Yeah, I would say go to, but yeah, real programmers would scream and cringe if I said that. So go sub, perhaps, might be a better thing to use for a function. Yeah, probably is. It's actually quite some time since I last had to program anything. So yeah, my and all mine was proper old-fashioned coding with words rather than visual coding. Pretty much, I think. It was quite some time ago. Oh, prefab. It uses the word prefab. Whoa, compare objects. Yes. Yes, this is proper. This is good. I like this. It is, as it turns out, I mean, which is what Luden.io's purpose is to create fun learning tools. And that's what they've been doing. And this is another one of those. This is fun, and you're going to be learning stuff along the way. If they do it properly. As long as there's a nice progression from one stage to the next and things sort of build upon what you've already learnt. And you can remember what you've built, which is the problem I have, to be honest. It all builds, so direction allows us to do smart find and pick. Do I want direction? To swap. Oh, right, we can drop stuff. That could be handy. So, okay, so I'm going to unlock direction. Smart find and pick. To search for items in a storage or on the ground or wherever. Okay, so that's a little bit different to the ordinary find and pick we've already got, is it? Okay. What do I want to do? Compare objects. Depends what our next goal is, perhaps which of these I want to use. We'll discover that perhaps in the next episode, but for the moment, let's see what comes out of glassmaking. So where's our glassmaker? You're the silver bod, aren't you? You're the bricky. Okay, where's... Ah, yeah, you are. You're the ordinary colour. Craftomate. Right, we're about to complete this objective. Go find some... You've got the glass? Excellent. Aha! Okay, so we need to make a magnet, and that gives us a store. Oh, this gives us all sorts of funky stuff. So we've got the battery, which isn't known yet. We don't understand it, but we can create a magnet by putting together that stuff, that iron, with steel. Oh, good job I was collecting that then. Okay. Right, let's try that. We'll do that next time, I think. Yeah, so that's what we'll do next time. I will leave it here. So we will carry on creating glass and stuff. And in the next episode of Craftomation 101, we will move on to electricity. Oh, yes. And in the meantime, I will say thank you so much for joining me today for this episode of Craftomation 101. If you've enjoyed this, it'll be great to hear from you. A little bit of a like would be lovely. Even better, if you've got anything to say, just drop a note into the comments box below. And yeah, that would be awesome. Other than that, of course, if you've not already subscribed to the channel, you could do that now. And that way you'll know when I update another one of these, or when I upload one of these rather, or any of my other Let's Play series. But from me, Ajaxpost, here in Craftomation 101. Until the next time, bye-bye for now.